Hi, I'm Sarah and you're watching Ken Sarah DIY It. Today I am working on a furniture flip, but I'm not selling it. I do want to eventually work on furniture flips for profit because I do have a mortgage to pay and a child to feed, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can working on items in my home that I already own, so that when I do flip furniture for sale, my pieces are perfect. Today I'm working on a bar cart. I've had this bar cart, it's from IKEA. I've had it for maybe 3 years and I love it. I painted it gray with acrylic paint and I did a really poor job. It was a pain in the butt, it was horrible coverage, and I really didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted it to match my decor, which is basically white and gray. I had this vision in my head of making it very boho, and I wanted to use wooden beads like people use the wooden beads for chandeliers. I wanted to do something like that, but on the front of a piece of furniture, and I thought the bar cart was perfect for that because if I only did it on one side, you'd still have access to the shelves on the other side, etc. I'm gonna stop yapping your ear off and just get into the project. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. I am a tiny baby channel and I would love to grow. Please like and comment. I wanna hear your feedback. What do you think? Did I do a good job? Did I make the right decisions? Let me know. All right, let's get into it. The paint that I'm using is Melange Paint in Gator. I actually was introduced to Melange Paint watching the furniture flipping teacher, and her name is Lauren, and she was painting this dresser green, and it was the prettiest green I've ever seen. So I immediately went onto their website and bought this, and I also bought Bougie Pink, which is what I did when I redid my ladder. Which, by the way, I get tons of compliments on that ladder. Every time I do an installation, people are like, oh my gosh, you have a pink ladder. I'm like, yes, I do. So I love Melange Paints. I also used the paintbrush that has recently been renamed the Lauren after the furniture flipping teacher, because she uses it and she loves it. I really like it. I used 2 different brushes on this particular project because the Lauren brush is really wide and I had a lot of spaces. There were like slats that I had to get into and it wasn't working for me. So I also picked up an angled Zibra brush. And okay, Zibra brushes are like luxury. I don't know if you've used them, they're amazing. And I will link the set of brushes that I purchased from their website. It's like, if you buy a set, they give you this really cute bag. It's like a little pouch. It's so cute. I love a set. I love a matching set. Okay. The other thing is that I did use a transfer. Again, if you watched my video where I did the cornhole bags, you saw me put a transfer on and it was a struggle. I watched a video by Salvaged by Kay Scott, which is Katie Scott. She's awesome, by the way. I've sent her a few messages and she responds right back to me and gives me tips. And I just think she's really cool. She's super helpful and like she's in it to help other people, which I think like help other people trying to do what she's doing, which I think is awesome. And she currently donates all of her finished pieces to charity, which that's so cool. I am too poor for that, but maybe one day. Anywho, she was doing a transfer and she said that transfers like a really smooth surface. And so if you put it on a chalk paint is sort of like a rougher texture. And so when you put a top coat on, it makes it really smooth. So what I did is I put a clear coat by Rust-Oleum on the top of everything. Then I applied my transfer and I used Bells and Whistles lace transfer, and it turned out beautiful. I cut this into strips and I did it on the inside I did it on the sides of the drawers so you don't see it unless you pull the drawers out. I love it. It's gorgeous. I used this little round sponge to apply my top coat. It was really nice for the top and like the flat pieces, but when I got into the slats, it was making everything drip everywhere. So I ended up switching and using a Zibra brush to do more of the intricate spaces with the top coat. When I got down to doing the beads, first I stranded the beads. I used 5 different size beads. I started with 5 of the smallest, 5 of the next size, 5 of the next size, 3 of the next size, 3 of the largest size, and then I went back down the rung with, 3 of the second to largest, 5, 5, and 5. When I was done with that, I put hooks, like eye hooks, into the furniture. And I was thinking, how am I gonna get these in? Because I was trying to screw them and they weren't going anywhere. They're super tiny. So what I did is I took a screw and a hammer and I just made a hole for each place, and I spaced them an inch apart. And I made 6 holes at one end, 6 holes to the left of the center. I attached them alternating, like first hook from the side and first hook from the center. And I kept going over and over. So they kind of overlap each other, you'll see. It turned out really great. When I stood the piece of furniture up and trimmed all the ends of the jute that I had used for the beads, it looked gorgeous, but it was missing something. I strung some more beads, but I put fewer beads on the strands, and I did 3 different strands. Each strand I put fewer beads on. You can use whatever beads you want, you can use whatever size beads you want, but you need to make sure that they're fitting the way that you want to hang them. So I kept holding the beads up and making sure that they were hanging the way that I wanted them to. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you learned something, that you enjoyed the process, and that you are inspired to try something new and different in your own home with something that you already own. Because I've had this thing for like 3 years and I have completely changed it, and it looks like a brand new piece of expensive furniture. I think it looks expensive, whatever. It was a lot of work though. If you're not already, please subscribe and like and comment. Please comment and let me know what you think of the beads on the front of the furniture, because I have searched and I have not found another piece of furniture that has beads hanging from the front of the furniture. And I was like, come on, nobody else has come up with this? I mean, somebody has to have come up with it. I just couldn't find it. I'm not great at Google searching, let's just be honest. But I'm pretty obsessed with this. I really love it. So thanks again and have a wonderful day. Bye.